Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students and viewers. Welcome you all in today's lecture. We are studying in today's lecture another device of foregrounding, that is parallelism. Dear students, we have discussed that what is foregrounding and what are the devices of foregrounding. These devices are deviation and parallelism. So we have discussed deviation, and today's lecture we are studying parallelism. Okay, what is parallelism? Parallelism is a figure of speech in which two or more elements of a sentence or a series of sentences have the same grammatical structure. These parallel elements can be used to intensify the rhythm of language or to draw a comparison or emphasize or elaborate on an idea. Dear students, parallelism basically means that parallel structure or parallel construction in a sentences in a sentence or in like literary text. Okay, so when we are using parallel structures, what will be the effects to bring to intensify the rhythm of language or to draw comparison or emphasis or stress or elaborate in an idea? Okay, the well-known we have adage, example of parallelism: give a man fish and you feed him for a day. If you are giving a fish to a man, it means that you feed man for a day. Teach a man to fish, that how to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime. The grammatical structures of the first sentence and the second sentences are parallel, okay, each other. So there is parallelism in these sentences, like give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Like give is replaced with teach, okay, and a day is replaced with a lifetime. Dear students, parallelism can be as simple as choosing grammatically similar elements when writing a list. Like parallel structure will be used in parallelism. In some cases, parallelism involves the exact repetition of words, but all that is required to fit the definition of parallelism is the repetition of grammatical elements. Parallelism is a prominent feature of Hebrew and Middle Eastern poetry, and it appears frequently in both the Old and New Testaments of the Bible. So it's the historical perspective of parallelism, that it is used in Hebrew as well as in Middle Eastern poetry, and in Bible, Old Testament and New Testament. Parallelism is also used in rhetoric, speech, and literature. Like the term parallelism is used to describe both a figure of speech and a principle in grammar, although it is used in each context. Its usage is very much different in nature. Okay, parallelism in grammar we have, like these are the examples from the grammar we are using in grammar. In poetry, parallelism is used. Parallelism is also used in like many contexts. While parallelism is itself a figure of speech, it can also be seen as a kind of umbrella category of a number of different figures of speech. Put another way, there are a number of figures of speech that make use of parallelism in specific ways. It's useful to know what these other terms mean, since technically we can say that we have types of parallelism. Dear students, it's very important that why do writers use parallelism? Parallelism is an important tool at any writer's disposal and can be used for a variety of purposes. For example, to emphasize the relationship between two or more sentences in a paragraph, or two or more ideas within a single sentence. To compare or contrast two different things or ideas. To create a stronger sense of rhythm in a text or in a language. To drive home a point through repetition. To elaborate on an idea. So these are the purposes. For these purposes, writers, they are using parallelism in their texts. Dear students, now we are taking examples from the very famous novel, Charles Dickens' novel, namely Tale of Two Cities. Like the opening line of this novel are very famous. These are the perfect examples of parallelism. Dear students, let's read. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom, it was the age of foolishness. It was the epoch of belief, it was the epoch of incredulity. Epoch means era, time, okay? It was the time of belief. It was the season of light, it was the season of darkness. It was the spring of hope, it was the winter of despair. We had everything before us, we had nothing before us. We were all going direct to heaven, we were all going direct to on the other way. So these are the examples of parallelism. Like parallel structures are used in these sentences by Charles Dickens in novel A Tale of Two Cities. Thanks for watching, dear students. If you are having any difficulty, any question, you are welcome to ask questions. Thanks.